You know, for people who are like, it would be cute if she dyed gray, or it'd be cute if it were shorter, if it'd be cute if da-da-da-da. Or, but, thank you. Hi, I'm Patty, and I am a content creator. If I don't know the luxury of me, then who will?
I collect clothes.
Cover my hair, my skin, my nails. I am a product junkie. I love things for the face, the skin, the hair, my nails. And in case you've never seen me, I do this on IG and TikTok. I had a couple posts go viral, and that kind of started my career as a full-time content creator. I'm expanding my content to YouTube for fuller explanations and longer tutorials on what I do. Today I'm here to do an easy blowout. I'm just gonna blow out and maybe do some curls, or I'll do a soft press for it. I never use above 370 degrees because I have gray hair and I don't want it to yellow. I've got a list of products here that I'm going to show you today when I do the blowout. So I guess that's pretty much it about me. I'm 57 years old. I am somebody's mama, and I'm gonna sound like it out here a lot of times. Yeah, so come with me and let's do a blowout. Now, listen, I just got out the shower, and this has not even been combed through yet. I've been walking around doing too many things, okay? It's probably too dry, but here we go. Let's get started. Where I'm going to start, Redken Extreme Anti-Snap, one of my favorites. As you can see, the bottle's almost gone. This will just help me get it combed through. Miracle Leave-In is a 10 for blondes. The reason I use for blondes is, again, because I have gray hair, so this has a toning factor in it to make sure that my hair never shows up as yellow. On IG and TikTok, I also do clothes every now and then too, and I have an LTK page in case you want to know what I'm wearing and where you can buy it. Mega Silk Heat Protection Spray. I use a lot of heat protectants because, again, you know, I blow out my hair. I am natural. It is not relaxed. People ask me that all the time. It is not relaxed. It's kind of sort of really just heat trained. I blow it out once a week. Once I put this heat in it today, it will not get done again until I wash it again. I don't do any midweek touch-ups or corrections. Generally, unless I've got something to do, and then that's when I do that. So another heat protectant. Just because I like it. Another heat protectant. That one's a little like an oil, and it makes it easy to comb and detangle. This one is like a cream. It is a little bit heavier. This is the last heat protectant I'll use a Frizz Smooth Styling Serum, the Living Proof one. It has a heat protectant in it as well, but I'm really just using this to facilitate combing through and ease and shine, and yeah, to seal it all in. But this really seals it for me, all the different things I've just put on. 2 little clumps. And I do things like I protect my undercarriage because it's winter. I'm wearing scarves now. That gets dry. It tends to tangle back there. It's rubbing up against sweaters and that sort of thing. And so that's why when I go to bed at night or I do a pineapple, I might put this, you know, on the bottom of my hair just to keep it protected, because it is the winter, and in the summer it's against my back or skin, or, you know, something simple, something silk, a lightweight cotton. In the winter it's up against wool. And now I'm kind of combing from the root, which I know better. I'm combing from the ends, really. I don't comb from the root and pull. I know that my hair is I do this to see how tangled it is, and then I come on down to the bottom to get it straightened out. So again, if you've seen my content before on Instagram or TikTok or even Facebook, it's under the name of Task Yourself. I go by Task Yourself. And I go by Task Yourself because I used to, you know, when I wanted to get things done, when I wanted to get things accomplished, I would say, well, how am I going to get them accomplished? and I would just write a list of tasks, and I would just knock off the task. And I found that a way for me to be successful by putting my goals on paper, prioritizing them, making them bite-sized and chewable, chewable and doable. They were chewable and doable. So that's how I got the name Task Yourself. And so sometimes when I'm talking online, I might say to you, maybe you should just make that a task and task yourself that. So we can all task ourselves. That's all it means in a nutshell. I'll show you my comb in a second, because even though it's shed season for me, it's honestly shed season, I should not experience too much hair loss. So if it looks like I'm, raking through my head, and pulling out my hair, I'm not. And again, in the winter months, you should have a good serum or moisturizer or leave-in conditioner that you like to put to what I call the undercarriage, the bottom parts of your hair, to make sure that hair is not getting dry and broken off with sweaters and scarves and turtlenecks and that sort of thing. So we're going to do a center part because that's what I like. Okay, the parts that we are not ready to dry right now, we're going to go ahead and put up so that they don't get tangled up, they don't begin to shrink, they hold some moisture, and they'll blow dry more nicely for us. We'll just do that. I tuck the ends under to make sure that they stay moist while I'm blow drying. Kind of just tuck that there. These are what I call my space buns. Get my space buns up. Tuck that there. So I'm going to try and do this once a week. So I've been doing some shorts. I put a couple shorts out here, things that I have posted previously on Instagram and or TikTok, or things that have gone viral. And then, but I'm going to try and do this long form format at least once a week. And so if there are things that you want to know or questions you want to ask me or anything, please do so. Okay, I'm about to go silent. We're about to get into this blow dry. And yeah, just hold on one second. This takes me roughly 15-20 minutes. Got it down to a science. People are like, oh my God, I can't believe you do your own hair. I do my own hair. Here we go. And I only ever do it on medium heat, not super high heat. I never do anything on super high heat. Okay. Because I maintain the health of my hair. I'm pausing for a second. There is something worth mentioning. I have a bird here, a Nande Conure. So if you hear someone screaming like, who shot Sally? Can you hear him? He's saying hello. He's saying hello. Hello, Nande. Now, because he knows I'm looking for him to say hello, he's not going to speak back to you. But when I start this blow dryer up, if you just hear somebody go, ah, it's the bird. Okay, here we go again. So sometimes I stop and I have 3 clips because I'm going to put this up. I'm going to separate this in 2. Put this up. Get the bottom real quick. See, can you hear the bird? All right. I'll tell you another little trick. Don't do your hair when you have somewhere to go. Do it when you have time to sit down, when you have time to relax, and you can do it adequately without being stressed out about it. Like, this is self-care for me. I love this. I love doing it. Now, I'm not going to get it all the way dry. It's not, the result of blow drying is not going to be bone dry. because I have to flat iron it. It's going to have additional heat, and it can help dry. The flat iron can help dry it. So again, because I'm not in the habit of over processing my hair. The goal is to get it dry enough in this pass where it does not begin to swell again. So, again, this is not dry, but it won't begin to swell. And again, as a point of reference, I am 57 years old, and I think I started letting my hair gray in 2019, maybe, right before COVID, and then COVID came along, and I was at home most of the time, and I was like, the perfect time to let it grow out. And so I have, excuse me, I have loved this journey. I love the gray hair. You know, for people who are like, it would be cute if she dyed it gray, or it'd be cute if it were shorter, if it'd be cute if da-da-da-da. But thank you. I love it. I am comfortable with how dry that is. And the other thing is, it's nighttime while I'm doing this, right? So 9 out of 10 times this will be wrapped, and it'll finish drying from there. Now, if I were going straight outside in the humidity or something, I'd have to get it a little bit drier than this. But I'm not. It's nighttime. So, 1 second, I'm going to grab the flat iron. My flat iron is a Kosa, which I love. Now, I've always done the chase method. Whether it be with a brush or a comb. My current method is with the grip comb. It's attached to my flat iron. Listen, when I ran across this, I was in hog heaven. It's super easy for me. I love it. This is my second one. I think I've had it on. I had the first one on about 6 or 8 months before I changed it out. Maybe longer. I'm not sure. But I probably could have cleaned it. I had an opportunity to get another one. I simply got another one. So let's unplug our blow dryer and plug up our curling iron. So, one of the things I love about the Kosa, I can tell exactly what temperature it's going to be, right? And I flat iron on 370. So when that gets to 370, we'll be ready to go. And it takes no time to get there, as you see right now. Not 390, not 410, not 400, 370. That's what works for me. And so people always say, well, you know, how do you keep your gray from yellowing? When I don't put them, I use lots of heat protectants. This has a sunscreen in it too. Remember I was saying about this being for blondes and it being toning and that sort of thing? It also has a sunscreen in it. In the summertime, I might wear a hat or something to protect my hair. So sunscreens, heat protectants, and low heat. We're almost at 370, and we're going to start this flat ironing process. There we are. And that's one of the things I love about Kosa. I have a couple other flat irons that I love using. I use the, Baby Bliss Pro. It's the one that has a bevel when I get ready to do waves, but it has a dial on it. And I can't, I think it's at 370. Sometimes it may not be. But here with Kosa, I know we're at 370. I'm going back to space buns in the front because we're going to start on the back. I'm excited about coming over here to do YouTube. I've been wanting to do this. I mean, because you know what? Guess what? When I film this and put it on IG, I still film the whole thing. And then I cut this 40-minute process down to a 30-second segment. You know, and this, a lot of times on IG, people will say, can you show us the full process? And I'm like, can you get a YouTube? And I'm like, oh, yeah, yes, I will get a YouTube. So ta-da! One of my 2024 goals is being realized right now. So on this, I just have to turn it to make sure that the comb is going, the flat iron is going first, the comb is going second. Or the comb is going first, whichever, you understand what I'm saying. There we go. So a couple things are happening in case you're like, where is she looking? This is the camera lens. This is the little screen where I can see myself. And I have a mirror right here down here. So when I look down, I'm just looking in the mirror to check my work. I'm pretty responsive. So if you have any questions or comments or feedback, and they're nice, I'm just joking, feel free to leave them below and I'll get to them. Now, this smoke you see is not because I'm burning my hair. It's because my hair is just a little damp. Because as you saw, I took 20 minutes to blow dry this hair. But this will finish drying it without over processing. Also, I am a fan of one pass. I don't, feel like I need to go in 2 and 3 times to get it straight. Low heat girly. I live in New York. I have lived here since April of last year. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. When I was moving to New York, everyone was like, why are you moving to New York? What's in New York? It's cold in New York, blah, 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 blah. I love it. It's one of the best things I could have done for myself. So then, yes, I am single, so I don't have to check with anyone when I get ready to make decisions for my life. Me, my God, and my daughter. So we have been recording now for 30 minutes. And of course, the whole time, I have not been blowing out hair or flat ironing hair, but can you see the progress we've made in 30 minutes? I'm not about that all day wash day. I'm about that 1 hour wash day. I'm about that life. Now listen, I've been doing my own hair since I was 14. Like I said, I'm 57, so over 40 years. So I really do have this down to a science. But one of the things that I'd like to promote is that it is doable. It is 1,000% doable. So normally, I would continue along the back. I'm gonna move to the front so you can see a little bit more closely what I'm doing. Part off another section. Put this up and put it over here. Start at the bottom of this section. And I don't do super thin pieces. I'm not going for the bone straight hair. Because throughout the week it'll get straighter. Or if it gets puffy. Y'all see how easy this is? How relaxing this is? We're almost halfway there. I shampooed today with Olaplex. I used 3, 4, and 5. I used the 7 oil on the undercarriage. But listen, that's one of maybe 10 shampoos that I use. I'm an Amika person, I'm a K18 person, I am a Redken person, I'm a Donna's Recipe person, I'm a, yeah. And I think all of them perform differently, and it depends on what I'm trying to do with my hair, which shampoo I like to use. That's Nande fighting with something in his cage. I recognize the sound. I've had the bird. It is my grandbird. The bird has been with us for, I don't know, 23 years or more. Y'all see how fabulously this Kosa works? And this grip cone works? Like, look at that. You see that? I got something chasing the flat iron attached to the flat iron. Again, for a girly who does her own hair, that put me right straight in hog heaven, okay? I'm just letting you know. Ta-da! That's plenty straight for me. Okay, let's do the other side, the back of the other side. Come in and finish up the front. We're almost home. Okay. We had a little technical difficulties. Something happened. I think the blow dryer made my camera overheat. And then I forgot to turn the camera back on. So here we are on the last 2 pieces. So obviously, we'll be doing this again. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna do. Like sometimes I stop here and just wear it straight down, and this is the vibe. I can put in a little top knot, a loose top knot. Excuse me, child, it's bedtime. And have waves in the morning, or I could go in with my Baby Bliss beveled flat iron and put a few beach waves in here. But here we are close to the end. This is the last piece. And when I do the last piece, if there's anything else in there that I want to clean up, I go back in and clean up. So, yeah. Hair in under 40 minutes. So I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe I'll come back and we'll do some beach waves. Maybe that's what we'll do next. But we're not doing them tonight. Tonight I am going to go to bed. So this is the end of our intro to YouTube. Thank you for being here with me. Anything that you would like to see, any products that you want to ask about that I may have tried or that you would like for me to try, anything I can offer for a tutorial, please ask. Anything that you like to share with me and say, you know what, you do this, but I do that, and I think mine is better. Just comment below, like, follow, share, subscribe, all the things. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Patty, also known as Task Yourself.